Getting rich is easy. The hidden secrets revealed. What if everything you've been taught about getting rich is only part of the story? You've heard the cliches: work hard, save diligently, invest wisely. They sound practical, even logical, but why do so many who follow these rules still find themselves stuck? The truth lies beyond the surface, hidden in plain sight, waiting for those who are willing to look deeper. Wealth isn't reserved for a select few born into privilege or those who strike it lucky. It's not about being the smartest in the room or having a flawless plan. It's about understanding the game, the unwritten rules, the subtle shifts in mindset, and the strategies that make wealth building look almost effortless to those who know them. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to attract opportunities like magnets, while others struggle no matter how hard they try? This isn't coincidence or fate. It's the result of principles often overlooked or misunderstood. These principles are powerful, transformative, and above all, attainable. They don't rely on complex formulas or risky gambles, but on unlocking perspectives and strategies that anyone can master. This isn't about following a rigid blueprint or adopting someone else's dream. It's about awakening to a new way of seeing the world, where challenges become gateways and limitations dissolve. It's about realizing that the path to wealth isn't a distant winding road, but one that can begin right now, exactly where you stand. Are you ready to uncover what's been hidden? To see opportunities where others see obstacles? To stop chasing money and instead let wealth find its way to you? The secrets are not in what you lack, but in what you've yet to uncover. This is your invitation to step into a realm where getting rich is not just possible. It's easy. And the best part? It's about to get even easier than you imagined. Chapter 1. The Power of a New Perspective. Wealth is not built by numbers in a bank account, but by the mindset that allows those numbers to grow. Imagine stepping into a room filled with opportunities that only you can see. This isn't about luck or privilege. It's about wearing the lens of a wealth-focused perspective. A shift in how you view money, opportunities, and even challenges can be the single most important decision that changes everything. The wealth mindset doesn't cling to limitations or obsess over what's missing. Instead, it thrives on possibility and potential. Those with this mindset see every dollar not as a finite resource but as a seed, capable of multiplying with the right care and attention. They recognize the difference between spending for fleeting pleasures and investing for lasting rewards. For many, the scarcity mindset acts like a set of chains, invisibly tying them to fear and hesitation. Scarcity whispers, "What if there's not enough?" It convinces you to cling tightly to what you have, even when better opportunities are within reach. But the shift from scarcity to abundance isn't about reckless optimism. It's about learning to see the world as a place filled with limitless resources, where creativity and value creation open doors instead of merely knocking on them. Consider the story of a struggling single parent who worked tirelessly to make ends meet. Each paycheck felt like a drop in a bucket with too many holes. But one day, they decided to think differently. They stopped viewing their job as their only source of income and started looking for ways to turn their skills into additional revenue. Freelancing after hours, teaching what they knew, and building small side projects opened pathways they never thought possible. Within a few years, they not only paid off debts, but also created a financial cushion that transformed their life and their children's future. Another example, a young entrepreneur who failed repeatedly in business ventures finally struck gold when they realized failure wasn't the opposite of success, but its companion. They began to treat every setback as tuition for the lessons they were learning. Instead of retreating after losses, they re-examined their approach, recalibrated their goals, and applied insights gained from each stumble. That resilience, powered by a new perspective, became the foundation of their eventual triumph. What these stories reveal is simple yet profound. The way you think about money and opportunities determines the way money and opportunities respond to you. The world doesn't reward hesitation, It rewards clarity, confidence, and boldness. Those who succeed financially aren't necessarily those with more resources, but those who make better use of what they have and are willing to embrace growth, even when it feels uncomfortable. This chapter invites you to break free from the constraints of old beliefs. Every thought you entertain about wealth either pushes you closer to abundance or pulls you further away from it. A small shift in perspective, consistently applied, has the power to rewrite your financial story in ways you never imagined. Chapter 2. Unveiling the core principles. Every towering structure stands firm because of its foundation, and financial success is no different. Beneath the visible achievements lies an unshakable base, built on principles that remain constant regardless of trends or circumstances. These principles are neither glamorous nor complicated, yet they are the secret behind every sustainable financial triumph. At the core is clarity, a deep understanding of what success means to you. Without this clarity, efforts scatter like leaves in the wind. Financial success demands more than chasing wealth. It requires aligning your goals with your values, ensuring every decision you make moves you closer to a life that feels rich in every sense of the word. Discipline acts as the quiet architect of success. While flashy strategies and bold risks often steal the spotlight, discipline works in the background, ensuring that every brick in your financial structure is laid with precision. It's the commitment to consistency, whether it's saving a small portion of your income, reviewing your financial plans regularly, or resisting the temptation of instant gratification. It's not about grand gestures, it's about showing up daily and sticking to the process, even when the rewards aren't immediately visible. Habits are the engine that keeps this process moving forward. They might seem insignificant at first, like drops of water on a stone, but over time, their impact becomes undeniable. Successful individuals don't rely on fleeting motivation. They rely on systems. They automate savings, prioritize investments, and approach money with intentionality. Every habit, no matter how small, compounds over time, creating a ripple effect that transforms into an unstoppable wave of growth. Small steps are the unsung heroes of financial success. The journey isn't about leaps of faith, but steady, deliberate actions. Consider someone who decides to save just $5 a day. It sounds trivial, but over a year, that small habit becomes a few $1,000s. Add the power of compounding, and in a decade, that seemingly minor choice can grow into a significant amount. Success rarely arrives in dramatic bursts. It is quietly built through choices that compound over time. The role of patience cannot be overstated. In a world obsessed with instant results, the principles of financial success remind us that the most valuable rewards are not immediate. Wealth grows in silence, unnoticed by those who expect quick wins. It's in the slow accumulation of effort that the magic truly happens. Imagine a young professional who diligently allocates a fraction of their income to investments each month. At first, the returns appear underwhelming, a few dollars here and there. But as years pass, those early contributions, combined with the snowball effect of reinvested earnings, multiply exponentially. What seemed like modest gains eventually create a future where financial worries fade into the background. These principles are universal, unaffected by age, background, or starting point. They don't demand extraordinary resources or genius-level intellect. What they require is a commitment to the process, a willingness to trust that the small, consistent steps you take today will lead to monumental gains tomorrow. They are the quiet forces that turn potential into prosperity and dreams into tangible results. Chapter 3. Unlocking Opportunities. Opportunities rarely arrive with a grand announcement. Instead, they often hide in plain sight, waiting for someone with the vision to recognize them. The ability to unlock opportunities isn't about luck. It's about tuning your awareness to the signals around you and cultivating the courage to act when others hesitate. The first step is to reframe how you view the world. Most people see what is. Few imagine what could be. Unlocking opportunities requires a shift from passive observation to active curiosity. Begin by asking questions. What problems exist in your surroundings? What inefficiencies are being ignored? Where do people spend time, money, or energy in ways that could be improved? Behind every frustration lies a potential solution, and behind every solution lies a lucrative opportunity. A subtle yet powerful technique to spot these hidden gems is to develop a habit of pattern recognition. Pay attention to the recurring needs and desires of people around you. Are there emerging trends in technology, lifestyle, or culture that others dismiss as fads? These patterns often signal shifts that can create significant openings for those who position themselves ahead of the curve. Listening to is a powerful tool. While many focus on talking, the best opportunities often come to those who truly hear what others are saying. Pay attention to complaints, wishes, and overlooked suggestions. The coffee shop owner who overhears customers lamenting long waits might realize that a pre-order app could transform their business. A tech enthusiast who listens to peers struggling with complex software could identify a market gap for a simpler solution. Consider the story of a middle-aged homemaker who turned her hobby of baking into a thriving business. What started as a way to make extra income during the holidays evolved into a year-round enterprise when she noticed an untapped niche: customized desserts for dietary restrictions. By paying attention to casual conversations about people's struggles to find gluten-free treats for celebrations, she discovered a market no one else was serving. Similarly, a young professional working a 9-to-5 job recognized the growing demand for remote working tools during his downtime. He began to create templates and resources for remote teams, selling them online. What began as a side project quickly scaled into a full-time income, fueled by the growing shift toward virtual collaboration. Unlocking opportunities also requires a willingness to embrace calculated risks. Fear of failure often blinds people to the possibilities that lie beyond their comfort zones. Those who succeed don't wait for certainty. They act on potential, testing ideas, and adapting as they go. They view failure not as an endpoint, but as a redirection, refining their approach until they find what works. Opportunities thrive in spaces others overlook or dismiss as unimportant. The secret lies in shifting your perspective, seeing the gaps others fail to notice, and asking the questions that lead to discovery. Every product, service, or innovation you admire began with someone willing to see what others could not. That same ability exists within you, waiting to be unlocked. Chapter 4. Building the Wealth Toolbox. Wealth is not just about resources. It's about the skills and tools you bring to the table. Imagine trying to construct a masterpiece without the right instruments. Success in building wealth works the same way. You need the right toolbox, and more importantly, you need to know how to use what's inside it. The first and most vital skill is financial literacy. This isn't just knowing how to balance a budget. It's understanding how money works on a deeper level. It's about seeing beyond the paycheck, grasping how to make your income work for you instead of you constantly working for it. Knowing how to read financial statements, calculate return on investment, and understand tax implications are all skills that separate those who struggle financially from those who thrive. Next comes the ability to manage risk. Every financial decision carries some level of uncertainty, and the key is not to avoid risk, but to navigate it wisely. Risk management involves diversifying investments, keeping an emergency fund, and understanding the difference between calculated risks and reckless gambles. Those who master this skill don't fear setbacks. They anticipate them and prepare accordingly, ensuring that one misstep doesn't derail their entire journey. A wealth-building toolbox also includes strategies for growing your resources. One of the most effective strategies is leveraging compounding, making your money generate more money over time. This can be achieved through investments that align with your financial goals, whether in stocks, real estate, or entrepreneurial ventures. The focus is not on quick wins, but on sustainable, long-term growth that builds a solid foundation for the future. Technology has become one of the most powerful tools in this era of wealth creation. Apps and platforms designed for budgeting, investment tracking, and financial planning put resources once reserved for professionals directly in your hands. Automated investment platforms, for example, allow you to invest with minimal effort while reaping the benefits of market growth. Similarly, tools that analyze spending habits can help identify areas where you can cut costs and redirect funds toward savings or investments. Modern technology also enables access to information and markets that were once out of reach. Cryptocurrency, crowdfunding platforms, and e-commerce opportunities have created entirely new avenues for building wealth. However, the key is not to jump on every trend, but to leverage technology with a discerning eye. Research, adapt, and use these tools as part of a broader strategy, not as a shortcut. Consider the story of an entrepreneur who started with a single online store. By using analytics tools, they identified the most popular products, optimized pricing, and refined their marketing strategy. Over time, this data-driven approach allowed them to scale the business and invest in other ventures. Technology didn't replace their efforts, it amplified them. In the wealth toolbox, knowledge is as important as tangible tools. Understanding negotiation, networking, and the art of persuasion can be just as valuable as financial know-how. These soft skills often open doors that technical knowledge alone cannot. Knowing how to pitch an idea, build relationships, and inspire trust can lead to opportunities that accelerate your financial journey. The wealth toolbox isn't static. It grows as you do, evolving with your goals and adapting to new challenges. What matters most is that you're willing to learn, adopt, and sharpen the tools that will shape your financial destiny. Chapter 5. The Secrets of Smart Investments. Investments are the cornerstone of wealth building, yet many approach them with hesitation, driven by fear of loss or a lack of understanding. The wealthy, however, view investments through a completely different lens. For them, investing isn't just about making money, it's about creating a system where money works harder than they do. This mindset shift separates those who merely save from those who grow exponentially. What the wealthy do differently begins with their approach to knowledge. They don't gamble on investments they don't understand. They immerse themselves in learning before committing resources. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or emerging markets, they take the time to understand not only the potential for gains, but also the underlying risks. This disciplined approach allows them to make informed decisions, while others are swayed by speculation and hype. Patience is another defining trait. While many chase the thrill of quick returns, the wealthy focus on long-term gains. They understand that compounding works best when given time. Rather than trying to time the market, they stay in the market, allowing their investments to grow steadily through cycles of highs and lows. This patience isn't passive, it's strategic, grounded in the belief that wealth built slowly is more sustainable. The golden rules for risk and reward are simple yet powerful. The first is never to invest more than you can afford to lose. Wealthy individuals don't risk their entire fortune on a single venture. Instead, they allocate portions of their portfolio to different levels of risk, ensuring that a single failure doesn't jeopardize their overall financial health. The second rule is to always assess the reward relative to the risk. It's not about avoiding risk entirely, but about ensuring that the potential upside justifies the uncertainty. Wealthy investors weigh every decision through this lens, ensuring their choices align with their broader financial goals. They don't shy away from risk. They manage it, controlling what they can and preparing for what they can't. Diversification is often misunderstood as merely spreading money across various assets. True diversification goes deeper, encompassing different industries, geographic regions, and even timelines. The wealthy build portfolios that include short-term, medium-term, and long-term investments, balancing immediate liquidity with future growth. This approach protects them from the volatility of any single market or event, while positioning them to capitalize on a range of opportunities. Imagine someone investing solely in one company's stock. If that company thrives, the returns could be substantial, but if it falters, the losses could be devastating. Now consider someone with a diversified portfolio, spread across sectors like technology, healthcare, and renewable energy. While one sector may experience a downturn, others could compensate, keeping the overall portfolio steady. This is the essence of diversification, not avoiding loss altogether, but reducing its impact and enhancing stability. Smart investments also require an ongoing commitment to review and adapt. The wealthy don't set their investments on autopilot. They actively monitor performance, reassess strategies, and adjust based on changing circumstances. Markets evolve, economies shift, and opportunities emerge, and those who remain vigilant are the ones who stay ahead. The art of smart investing isn't reserved for a select few. It's accessible to anyone willing to adopt the principles that the wealthy live by. It begins with knowledge, thrives on patience, and is sustained by discipline, creating a cycle of growth that turns even modest beginnings into extraordinary outcomes. Chapter 6. Mastering the Art of Income Streams. The difference between surviving financially and thriving lies in one powerful principle: never depend on a single source of income. Those who master the art of income streams understand that true financial freedom comes from creating multiple avenues of revenue. It's not just about earning more, it's about building a system where income flows continuously, even when you're not actively working for it. Passive income isn't a fantasy or a luxury reserved for the wealthy. It's a strategic approach to leveraging your time, skills, and resources to create financial independence. The secret lies in identifying opportunities that can generate consistent returns without demanding constant effort. For some, this might mean renting out real estate. For others, it could involve licensing intellectual property or earning royalties from creative works. The methods vary, but the principle remains the same: work once, earn repeatedly. To create multiple streams of income effortlessly, the first step is recognizing that the foundation often lies in your existing skills and interests. For instance, a teacher might develop online courses, earning revenue while reaching students worldwide. A professional with niche expertise could monetize their knowledge through consulting, ebooks, or subscription-based newsletters. The key is to view your current abilities not as a single-use asset, but as a springboard for diversification. Automation plays a pivotal role in building and maintaining income streams. Technology allows you to set up systems that generate revenue with minimal intervention. A writer can publish a book and use automated marketing to sell copies globally. An entrepreneur can establish an e-commerce store where inventory, orders, and customer support are handled seamlessly by software. These systems create the illusion of effortlessness while working tirelessly behind the scenes. Sustainable revenue models often emerge from solving problems or fulfilling needs. Consider a software developer who notices inefficiencies in their field and creates a tool to address them. By offering a subscription model, they not only provide ongoing value to users, but also secure recurring income. Similarly, a small-scale farmer who diversifies their offerings into organic produce delivery taps into growing consumer demand while ensuring steady earnings. Even seemingly ordinary ideas can evolve into powerful income streams when approached with creativity and commitment. A fitness enthusiast who starts posting workout routines on social media might initially earn through advertising partnerships. Over time, they could expand into paid memberships, branded merchandise, or live training events. What starts as a single stream branches out into a network of interconnected opportunities. Mastering income streams also requires a mindset shift, viewing your financial life as a portfolio rather than a paycheck. This portfolio isn't limited to investments. It includes your time, energy, relationships, and ideas. By diversifying how these assets are used, you minimize risk and maximize returns. If one stream slows down, others can pick up the slack, keeping your financial momentum intact. Examples of individuals who have built thriving income streams are everywhere if you look closely. A musician might license their songs for commercials and films, while also teaching aspiring artists through online platforms. A small business owner might supplement physical sales with digital products or subscription boxes. Each layer adds resilience to their financial foundation, creating security and abundance over time. The art of income streams isn't about chasing every opportunity. It's about cultivating the right ones. It's about creating a system that works for you, where money flows in multiple directions and your financial potential is no longer limited by the hours in a day. Chapter 7. Breaking down barriers. The most significant barriers to wealth are not external, but internal. Limiting beliefs about money act like invisible walls, holding people back from achieving their true potential. These beliefs often stem from early life experiences, cultural narratives, or societal expectations, shaping how individuals view wealth and their ability to attain it. To break these barriers, one must first confront and question them. For many, the idea that wealth is reserved for a select few becomes an unspoken assumption. This belief not only discourages ambition, but also fosters complacency. To overcome it, you must reprogram your mindset to view wealth as abundant and accessible. Begin by examining your internal dialogue about money. Do you see it as a source of stress or as a tool for empowerment? Reframing your perspective allows you to approach financial goals with confidence rather than fear. Navigating financial setbacks is another critical step in breaking barriers. Setbacks, whether caused by poor decisions, economic downturns, or unforeseen circumstances, are inevitable. However, they don't define your financial future. They test your resilience. The key is to view these moments not as failures but as lessons. Analyze what went wrong, identify patterns, and implement changes to prevent similar outcomes. This ability to adapt and learn turns setbacks into stepping stones. Resilience is the backbone of long-term success. It's about cultivating the mental and emotional strength to keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow or the odds seem stacked against you. Resilience isn't just about enduring hardships, it's about thriving in their aftermath. This means building habits that reinforce your determination, surrounding yourself with supportive influences, and maintaining a vision that pulls you through moments of doubt. True resilience also involves recognizing that wealth is a journey, not a destination. It requires patience and the ability to balance short-term sacrifices with long-term rewards. The path to financial success isn't linear. It's filled with twists, turns, and moments of uncertainty. Those who embrace this reality and stay committed to their goals will find that the barriers they once faced gradually crumble, revealing new possibilities. Chapter 8. Sustaining wealth for generations. Wealth that lasts is built with intention, guided by the vision of not just what it can do today, but what it can achieve in the future. Sustaining wealth for generations requires a shift from accumulation to stewardship. It's about creating a legacy that empowers your family, community, and even the world beyond your lifetime. Legacy planning is at the heart of multi-generational wealth. This isn't just about drafting wills or trusts. It's about creating a roadmap that ensures your wealth aligns with your values and goals. It involves organizing your assets in a way that not only preserves them, but also enhances their potential to grow. Proper planning reduces the risk of disputes, mismanagement, or unnecessary losses, securing the financial foundation for those who come after you. Teaching financial literacy to the next generation is equally crucial. A legacy of wealth is only as strong as the understanding of those who inherit it. Too often, wealth diminishes over time because the next generation lacks the knowledge or discipline to manage it effectively. Teaching children and young adults about budgeting, investing, and the principles of financial responsibility equips them to protect and grow the resources entrusted to them. These lessons go beyond numbers. They instill values of hard work, gratitude, and purpose. Wealth that thrives beyond a lifetime also requires a forward-thinking approach. Investing in assets that appreciate over time, such as real estate or diversified portfolios, ensures a steady stream of growth. Beyond financial assets, consider the importance of passing down intangible wealth, your wisdom, values, and vision. Document your journey, share your strategies, and involve your heirs in financial decision-making to prepare them for the responsibilities they will inherit. Sustainability is not just about maintaining what you've built. It's about expanding it in ways that benefit others. Establishing charitable foundations, endowments, or community programs allows your wealth to leave an impact far beyond your family. These acts of generosity not only create a lasting legacy, but also inspire future generations to view wealth as a tool for meaningful change. Ensuring that wealth endures requires discipline, foresight, and a commitment to the bigger picture. It's not merely about leaving money behind. It's about leaving a blueprint for growth, responsibility, and purpose that will guide those who follow in your footsteps. Chapter 9. Achieving Financial Freedom. Financial freedom is a deeply personal journey, unique to each individual. It's not about a specific number in a bank account or an accumulation of wealth for the sake of it. True financial freedom begins when you realize that wealth is a tool, one that gives you control over your time, your choices, and your future. It's not defined by the sum you possess, but by your ability to live on your own terms, unencumbered by financial stress or limitations. To define your version of financial freedom, you must first explore what freedom means to you. For some, it may mean the ability to travel the world without worrying about work commitments. For others, it might be having the flexibility to dedicate time to passion projects or family. The key is to create a vision that goes beyond the conventional idea of riches. What would your ideal day look like without financial constraints? What activities would you pursue if money were no object? Crafting this vision allows you to understand not only what you want, but also why you want it, giving purpose to every step you take toward achieving it. Celebrating milestones is essential to maintaining momentum on the road to financial freedom. It's easy to become so focused on the destination that you forget to acknowledge the progress made along the way. Every small victory is a reflection of your discipline, your choices, and your ability to overcome obstacles. Celebrating milestones keeps the journey alive, providing you with the energy to keep pushing forward. Whether it's the first investment that yields returns or the moment when your passive income begins to exceed your expenses, each success is a reminder that you're closer to your goal. As you celebrate, it's also important to set new goals. Financial freedom is not a static destination, but an evolving process. The more you achieve, the more expansive your goals become. It's about thinking bigger, not just for yourself, but for those around you. New goals might involve scaling up your investments, expanding your income streams, or using your newfound freedom to make a difference in the lives of others. The pursuit of financial freedom should never be limited to personal wealth. It should extend to creating a legacy and contributing to the collective good. Living a life of abundance and fulfillment goes beyond having the financial resources to do what you want. Abundance is about mindset and the ability to find joy in what you have, regardless of how much it is. It's about making the most of every moment, appreciating the journey, and sharing your success with others. Fulfillment comes when you use your resources not just for your own benefit, but to add value to the lives of those you care about and the communities you belong to. True abundance is not measured by the things you acquire, but by the experiences, relationships, and impact you create. When you achieve financial freedom, it's not just your financial situation that changes. It's your entire way of being. You become more confident, more intentional in your choices, and more aligned with your values. Financial freedom doesn't just buy you time, it buys you peace of mind, clarity, and a life filled with possibility. It gives you the chance to live a life that's not just successful, but meaningful. This shift in how you approach life is what truly defines financial freedom, allowing you to enjoy the richness of life itself, unburdened by the weight of financial concerns. Chapter 10. The Final Steps to Riches. As you stand at the threshold of your financial journey, it's essential to take a moment and reflect on the foundational steps you've uncovered. The principles shared throughout this journey aren't just theoretical. They're practical strategies designed to transform how you view and manage wealth. From shifting your mindset and identifying opportunities to mastering income streams and building lasting wealth, each step has prepared you for the moment when the seeds of financial success begin to sprout. But understanding these principles is only the beginning. The true magic lies in taking action. It's easy to get caught in the allure of potential, to spend time planning and strategizing without ever fully committing. However, true transformation comes when you step into the unknown and begin to implement what you've learned. The secrets revealed are meant to be applied in real life, not kept on a shelf. Every shift in mindset, every new habit, and every new venture needs to be grounded in reality. The transition from knowledge to execution is where many people falter, but it's also where the most significant breakthroughs occur. Putting it all together doesn't require perfection. It requires persistence. Begin by identifying the areas where you've made the most progress and apply them to your current financial situation. Whether it's investing wisely, diversifying your income sources, or embracing a mindset of abundance, start small, but aim for consistency. Each day brings an opportunity to refine your strategies and grow your wealth. By focusing on small, manageable actions, you create momentum that builds over time. And just as compound interest grows your investments, the power of consistent action compounds your success. Take a practical approach as you move forward. Create a clear roadmap that integrates all the elements you've learned. If your goal is to start investing, begin by researching the best avenues that align with your values and risk tolerance. If you've decided to build a side business, start by carving out time each week to grow and scale it. Use your current financial situation as a launching pad, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. The key is to take action now, not when you feel everything is perfectly aligned. Wealth is not built overnight, and neither is success. It's about incremental growth, the daily choices that build a solid foundation, and the long-term vision that keeps you on track. In each choice you make, think of the ripple effect it will create. Today's decision shapes tomorrow's reality. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and challenges, but the ones who succeed are those who keep moving forward despite the obstacles. Remember that the most successful individuals didn't wait for the perfect moment to start. They began, and through dedication, they found their path. Your journey starts today. With the right mindset, actionable strategies, and an unwavering commitment to your goals, there is nothing stopping you from reaching the heights of success you've envisioned. The final step is to take the first one, and once you do, there is no looking back. Conclusion. As you close this chapter and reflect on the journey you've embarked upon, remember that the path to wealth isn't linear. It's a winding road filled with learning, growth, and continuous improvement. What you've discovered in these pages isn't merely a set of principles to follow, but a mindset, a way of approaching both wealth and life that will serve you far beyond financial gain. The real treasure lies not just in the riches you accumulate, but in the transformation you undergo as you begin to apply these lessons in your life. The knowledge you've gained, from shifting your perspective on money to understanding the tools of wealth building, is now yours to wield. The true power is in your hands, and the results will be shaped by the choices you make moving forward. Each small decision you make, every habit you form, and every challenge you face is a part of this greater process of becoming the person capable of achieving the success you desire. This is not the end of your journey, but a new beginning. What you do next with this newfound understanding will determine the scope of your future. Financial freedom, wealth, and fulfillment are not destinations, but evolving concepts that grow and expand as you do. Your journey will not be without its difficulties, but the strategies and insights you now have will be the guiding light through any obstacles that arise. The road ahead may be long, but with each step, you will find more opportunities, more possibilities, and more clarity. Remember, this isn't about chasing a number. It's about creating a life that reflects your deepest desires, values, and aspirations. As you continue on this path, know that the seeds you plant today will grow into the future you've envisioned. The journey toward riches and financial freedom is yours to navigate, and the time to start is now.